Okay, welcome back to another video, my brothers. Today's video is titled 7 Things That Women Find Attractive in Men. Without any further delay, let's get straight into it. The first thing is his authenticity. A man who is absolutely comfortable with who he is, who is unapologetic for who he is. He says what he means and he means what he says. He doesn't create a persona just to try and impress the woman, because so many guys are like that, especially when they go out with a woman that they find incredibly attractive. They feel like they need to create this persona because deep down inside they're afraid that if they showcase who they really are, that this woman wouldn't find them attractive. Okay, so being absolutely unapologetically you. That's very fucking important, fellas. And don't be one of those guys, you're with your male friends and a girl that you really find attractive shows up and you start acting like a cunt. Don't be one of those guys, man. Be a decent friend. Don't put one of your boys down when an attractive girl comes into the equation, starts talking to you guys. Don't act like an idiot. Because I see that and it's just one of the most infuriating things to see. Guys who, you would look at and think, yeah, these guys are great friends. But the moment an attractive girl comes into the mix, one of the guys starts acting like a fucking dickhead. Starts acting like a circus clown. All of a sudden, he's the funniest guy in the group. Just listen, man. Especially if you know that one of your boys finds this girl attractive. You do the decent thing and just, let them have a conversation. Maybe even you and the rest of the guys go and walk away. Don't be one of those guys. Anyways, that's a different topic altogether. But embrace who you really are. If you're interested in Formula One, embrace that. Don't feel like, no, but if she's not interested in it, then she's not. Women want you to have your own hobbies, your own interests. The moment you start saying, oh, I like that too. Like, let's just say she says that she's into Love Island as a reality TV show. And you say, oh yeah, I like that too. When deep down inside you don't. She's going to know. She's going to know that you're placating, you're pretending. And she's going to be like, yeah, this guy's not confident in himself. He's not. She tells you that she's into poetry and you're like, no, I am too, when you're not. Don't apologize for being you, man. For example, with myself, I'm a guy that loves fucking animals. Not fucking animals, but as in I fucking love animals. That sounded so wrong. Yeah, and that sounded twisted. But, I love crocodiles. I love lions, watching nature documentaries. I used to love watching Steve Irwin. Bless him. Just crikey, look at that fucking croc. I just love that shit. I love cars, right? I'm into construction documentaries. I like seeing how buildings are being built and the challenges that architects face. And all that shit's interesting to me. So that's what I'll talk about. Now, if a girl doesn't find that interesting, well, that's just who I am. Take it or leave it. All right? So embrace who you are. The second thing is a man who takes care of his hygiene. Women love that. Because you'd be surprised, most guys do not take care of their hygiene. First of all, they don't wash their ass with water when they take a shit. They just tap it with some toilet paper and then they stand up and they walk away. And I'm thinking to myself, like, what? I've seen guys before take dumps. Not seen them in there taking a dump, by the way. I don't join them in the cubicle, but as in, I'd be in a separate cubicle and a guy would come out after taking a massive one, because I'd be hearing him fucking taking one, and he'd just walk out. Not even wash his hands, nothing. And I just know this guy didn't use water, and it's just disgusting, man. Okay, wash your ass with water after you take a shit. Okay, because trust me, toilet paper ain't going to do nothing. Trust me, it won't. All right, wash your hands as well properly. 5 seconds ain't going to cut it. 30 seconds. Right in between the fingers. Trim your nails. Because underneath your nails, there's a lot of dirt. Okay, pay attention to that. Your nails shouldn't be fucking long. You're not a grizzly bear. You don't need claws. Okay? So trim your nails. Grooming, shaping up your beard. Removing the hairs from underneath your armpits. Because the more hair you have underneath your armpit, the more sweat it holds. And obviously sweat doesn't smell nice, does it? Right? So when you wear a shirt, you get all those fucking wet patches. That's all the sweat. So get rid of it, man. Clean it. Trim it down. The next thing is a man who is ambitious. Women love that. You know, a lot of guys will say dumb shit like, women only want you for your money. Bullshit. Some women, yes. But you can't make a conclusive statement and say, all women want you for your money. No. First of all, guys that say that typically don't have money. You know, you're not a multi-millionaire living in a penthouse in Mayfair or some shit. No. You're probably 18 years old. You work at CEX. And you're complaining because you think that the girl that you're taking out wants you for your money. No, mate. And I'm not mocking you here for the sake of mocking you. I'm just waking you up a little bit. Don't be saying this dumb shit. Women love a man who is ambitious. Okay? A man who has plans, grand plans. He wants to go out there. He wants to create a business. He wants to do something. Look, maybe not even create a business. Maybe he wants to be a great musician. Maybe he wants to be a great artist. They want you to be encompassed with what you're truly passionate about. They want you to be immersed in your work. They find that attractive. Even if you fucking love fixing motorbikes, that's fantastic, man. That's going to turn them on. They're going to love that. All right? Because when they see you working on that motorbike, your hands are dirty, you know, that's attractive to them because it's a passion of yours. Right? So be ambitious. Have plans. Okay? Strive for more. Look, I get it. Not everybody's going to be, you know, a business owner and a CEO. I get that. But in whatever you do, strive for more. Strive to make a little bit more money. Strive to improve in your job. Right? Women like that. They like the fact that you are striving for more. Okay? Because there's nothing that women hate more than seeing a guy laying on a couch, jacking off all over himself while she's at work. They want you out there making moves yourself, okay? The next thing is a man who takes care of his family. Women love that. You know, and by the way, a lot of these tips could be applied the other way as well. Obviously, when it comes to men, you know, we don't necessarily, you know, seek a woman's, as in we don't really pay attention to a woman going out there and pursuing a career as something that stands out to us. It's usually the other way around. Women are striving to find a man who is ambitious. However, this point here that I'm talking about, a man taking care of his family, women love that. Leadership, especially when something goes wrong in the family, you know, and you are the older brother, you know, she wants to see that, you know what, you take care of your family. Because long term, she's thinking, well, if he takes care of his brothers and sisters and his parents, you know what, he'll be a good father. He'll take care of his kids. He'll take care of me. It's a good quality to have. And I know not everybody has the best relationship with their family members, but strive to improve that. You know, bridge that sort of gap that you have between you. You know, even if that person done you wrong, whether it's your brother or sister, reach out to them. You know, make amends because life is short. You're here today, gone tomorrow. Every day there are stories of people dying in car accidents. That people that didn't have any indication of what was lying ahead. They went out with their friends to have a great time and they didn't make it back home. So make amends, okay? Take care of your family. You know, your parents, they should never be thrown into a retirement home. No, you take care of your parents in the same way that they took care of you, okay? The next point is the way he treats workers. When I say workers, I mean like waiters, you know, people that are at the till in a retail store. You know, if you're a piece of shit for no reason, that's an instant turn off for the majority of women. In fact, I would probably say probably all of women, unless, you know, there's a woman out there that loves conflict and shit. But, you know, don't be one of those guys that instigates problems for no reason. You know, a waiter comes, you know, a 21-year-old kid, you know, a guy comes and accidentally messes up your order and you're like, hey, what the fuck is this all about? And you start getting angry and where's the manager? You're a piece of shit. You shouldn't work here. You know, don't be having a go at people like that. Because I've seen that happen before and it's infuriating. Don't be a piece of dog shit. A lot of these people have been working extremely long hours. They're stressed, right? A lot of these people maybe are not making a lot of money. And so for them to be shouted at like that for a mistake they made, it's not a classy thing to do. No, I get it. It's frustrating. But there's other ways of handling that situation. Don't take it out on this person. Okay? Be classy. The next thing is a man's accountability. Whenever you make a mistake, put your hand up and acknowledge it. I know a lot of us guys, we want to be right. You know, we want our ego to remain intact. But you know what, man? If you want a relationship to last, especially, you know, you have to be willing to admit your mistakes. You're not always right. You will make mistakes. So you've got to acknowledge that mistake that you made and apologize. Doesn't make you a weak beta male. Fuck all that shit that you see on YouTube, man. Makes you a man. I made a mistake. I'm putting my hand up and I'm apologizing. And I will ensure that this does not happen again. Okay? Being accountable. And last but not least, and this is an important point, and by the way, these are in no particular order, is a man who takes care of his physique. This is a very, very important one. And you shouldn't be working out just so that you can attract women. You should do it so that you can remain healthy. So that your, you know, blood is pumping around the body and that you look good for you, you know. However, women are also going to find that incredibly attractive. You're disciplined. You go to the gym. You're not complacent. You're not laying in bed every day with your missus eating Jaffa cakes and Doritos. No, you're going to the gym. You're working out. Of course, from time to time, you're going to mess about and have a cheat meal, I guess you could say, or whatever. That's all right. But if you're disciplined and you go to the gym and you work out, that's attractive to them. Okay? Plus, you know, they want to look forward to that fun time in the bedroom. And they want to be able to look at you and find you attractive. You want to be able to turn her on. So obviously getting in shape will do that. It will get her to be turned on by you. All right? So hopefully these tips have given you some value. If they have, let me know which one is your favorite down below. And I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace.